How's it going, ladies and gentlemen? My name is Ruffled Rowlet, and welcome back to a brand new rumor video, guys. So there is a brand new rumor out right now about new Mega Evolutions for Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee. So I thought we'd go through this really quick here and make a video talking about the subject. There is a few things, and I want to just give a quick shout out to you guys out there who send this stuff to me and send it my way. So shout out to you guys for sending this to me to have me check it out. But basically, PokeJungle made a post here about apparently brand new Mega Evolutions being apparently trademarked, as far as I have understood, as far as what you guys told me. Brand new trademarks for brand new Megas, and I'm excited. So keep in mind, it is still a rumor. Things are subject to change. It could end up that none of this ends up being true or real, or, you know, it's a rumor. You understand what I mean by that. But let's get started here. So this was posted on PokeJungle, which I'll link down below as per usual. So we start by this. Warning, this post contains speculation about upcoming games. It is not meant to be treated as confirmed information or shared as such. Please be mature and realize that this is meant as a catalyst for discussion. So it's a rumor. So here we go. Hold on to your hats, trainers. Here's a doozy. It was recently reported on that multiple Pokemon from the Kanto region had been trademarked in Japan. Now, we already know this. Serena specifically told us all about this. She specifically made a post saying that, okay, there are a bunch of new trademarks that have been, you know, popping up. So, you know, that's something we're kind of aware of. Some speculated that this could coincide with new Mega Evolutions for those Pokemon, but there was little evidence to support that theory. Until now. The Chinese Riddler, a mysterious leaker who revealed hints about a variety of Pokemon correctly in the lead up to the release of Pokemon Sun and Moon, has weighed in on the information themselves. They included the list of the names and correlated them to Mega Evolution. Take a look at the full list. So we've already seen this list in the past, right? Golem, Machamp, Raichu, Jinx, Starmie, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Arbok, Weezing, Persian, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, and Dragonite. We've seen this before. They also added a new one to the list, Mr. Mime. Okay, if they prove to be as reliable as in the past, this could be a big deal. Then update. The original post included Hitmontop in error. It was not included by Riddler or the trademark fillings. So they removed here, you know, because they included it before by themselves. This was like more of an error on, you know, PokeJungle's side, but it's besides the point. And then he adds in a little bit of his own speculation here. I'd like to add a little bit of my own speculation. There is actually a logic for all these Pokemon, and they have to make a lot of sense if they were to get new Mega Evolutions. The Elite Four and the Champion all have at least one Pokemon from this pool. In the original Yellow version, L'Oreal had a Jinx, Bruno had a Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and also Machamp. Agatha has a Arbok, Lance has a Dragonite, and finally Blue, your rival, had one of the three original evolutions, Vaporeon, Jolteon, or Flareon, depending on what starter you choose. Another connection between some of the Pokemon is Team Rocket. Jesse, James, and their leader Giovanni use Arbok, Weezing, and Persian, respectively, in their battles against you. Giving these Pokemon Mega Evolutions may provide a fresh spin on some of the Pokemon Yellow's most iconic battles. Obviously, this is just speculation, but please let us know your thoughts down below. So, even in this video, guys, down below, let me know your thoughts on this, because I think this could be amazing. New Megas is a must-have. If these games can introduce something new, then this would be the perfect thing. I've wanted new Megas for a long time, which makes me really, like, excited for the future of Pokemon, because if they do new Megas here, they're definitely going to do new Megas for Pokemon Gen 8 next year in 2019 as well. Most likely. I mean, it would be weird if they didn't, because then it would be like, okay, so, you know, you gave Kanto more Megas, it already had a bunch of Megas, the most Megas, as far as I remember, and you now don't want to give it, actually, no, is it Hoenn that has more Megas? I can't really remember, but you give a bunch of Megas, you know, more Megas to Kanto, and you're not going to give any to, like, you know, Gen 4, Gen 5, Gen 6, you know, the other generations that exist, you know, not going to give them any attention, so I think that could happen, but there's another post to go through here, and that's the one on about the trademarks here, which is on Tieba Baidu, which is this, like, Chinese forum, so to say. It's like the Reddit of China, and this is usually where you see people like Serena hanging around, and, you know, she usually, you know, gives us information that comes from here. It's translated, so this has been translated directly through Google Translate, so there will be a few issues. So, you know, let's get started. So 15 Pokemon Kanto re-trademarked in Japan may receive Mega Evolutions in Pokemon Let's Go. Last month, the Pokemon Company, Nintendo, and Game Freak, and Creatures Inc. were re-registered as separate trademarks for 15 Pokemon, whatever, namely, I I don't know why Ibrahimovic came up here. This is really weird. 3 evolutionary types. Mine, Thunderfire, Pikachu evolution, regional. Okay, so yeah, you get the simple point. It's a little bit confusing here, but basically, here you go. I think this is it. Is this it? This image? Okay, so this image actually is... I don't know if you guys recognize this image, but this is actually... Let me actually lower the volume of the music a little bit here. So, this image right here, if you don't recognize it, this image is actually from the... from PokeShopper. So this was a image showing like new merch that's coming out in November or September. I think it's November, right? Which is a Let's Go promote, which was supposed to be like in conjunction with Let's Go promotion, and it was the Mega Charizard X, Mega Charizard Y, Mega Venusaur, Mega Blastoise. Guess what? We're getting those. But you also have Lapras there and Porygon, which don't have Megas on them, so whatever. But the other Pokemon though, which we mentioned a second ago, right? We had Golem, Machamp, Raichu, Jinx, Starmie, Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, Arbok, Weezing, Persian, Vaporeon, Jolteon, Flareon, Dragonite. Those will most likely, based on what we know so far, based on the fact that they were bringing back Mega Evolutions, will most likely get new Megas. I mean, considering if this, like, whole trademark is real. Now, again, it's hard for me to tell here because this is all so confusing. They also say, in addition, the Japanese patent office on the website of the Japanese Trademark Office cannot find the public weight. Registration information, Pokemon in the post can be found in all. I'm not sure what they mean by that. What will happen? The new Let's Go Pikachu, Let's Go Eevee. In the future, please brainwash or nothing. By the way, a Mega first generation of the Royal Tree 3 is sold near the Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee release date this year. So I'm not sure. They're really confusing the shit out of me by the way, like, you know, the translating here, but it's besides the point. What they're trying to get across here is that there is currently no index, okay? There's no index, and if you don't know what I mean by that, you know, I can't really go into that, but there is no index for the actual trademark, so there is no literal proof right now that these Pokemon, you know, Golem, Machamp, Raichu, Jinx, Starmie, Hitmon, you know, you get the point, the ones I just listed. There is no index for those being actually trademarked, and this creates a little bit of an issue, because that's why this is a rumor so far. But if these end up being, again, if they end up being actually, you know, the trademarks do come out, if we see the trademarks, they would make so much sense. And they also included Mr. Mime, which is a really weird one if it was to get a Mega, because it doesn't fit with the rest of them. As far as I remember, there are no Elite Four with Mr. Mimes. There is, you know, they already mentioned here, you know, you've got L'Oreal with a Jinx, Bruno with Hitmonlee, Hitmonchan, and Machamp. So those make sense, but you can only Mega Evolve one Pokemon at a time, according to the Pokemon website. As far as I remember, because you can also read through here about Mega Evolutions now. Prepare for Mega Evolution. Many Pokemon can evolve into new Pokemon, but were you aware that there's also the evolution that transcends evolution? It's called Mega Evolution. It's a way to gain power beyond what a normal evolution would grant. The might of Mega Evolution momentarily unleashes the energy within a Pokemon. It can only be accomplished through a strong bond between a Pokemon and its trainer. In Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Let's Go Eevee, you can Mega Evolve certain Pokemon once per battle. If you have a Keystone and a Mega Stone that correspond to that specific Pokemon. Deciding which Pokemon to Mega Evolve and when will be a critical factor in deciding who wins a battle. Let's take a look at some of the Pokemon you'll be able to Mega Evolve. They show Mega Venusaur, they show Mega Charizard X and Mega Charizard Y, which you can see down here. And then Mega Blastoise, of course, and they go through, you know, the basic kind of rundown. And they talk about version exclusives down here, which is like, you know, just other version exclusives. But another thing, by the way, for anybody who doesn't know about this, there doesn't look to be any actual, like, version exclusivity for the Megas, as far as we've seen. Apparently, you can actually use the Megas in whatever, you know, game you want. So there is no actual exclusivity, you know, for, oh, if you're playing Let's Go, you can only have Mega Charizard X. Or if you're playing Let's Go Eevee, you know, you can only have Mega Charizard Y. There's none of that, there, apparently. And as far as we can tell, there will be items, I guess, because there's got to be a way for the Pokemon to hold the stone, right? I mean, there's got to be a way. It'd be really weird if there wasn't. So, I don't know. But here's the thing, right? They can definitely fill this in with more Pokemon. They can definitely fill this in with more Mega Evolutions to be included. And it would make sense. Because if they didn't, be so weird, right? Be so weird if the only Megas you have are these ones. And, I mean, if we were to do a real quick search here, so let's just do Pokemon all Megas. So if we do a Mega search right now, let's see Mega Evolution. I'm going to try to find every single Mega that we currently have. Let's see. Generation in battle. Let's see. Okay, so we have quite a few Megas actually, but I want to find... Okay, here we go. So these are all the megas that currently exist. We're going to go through how many are Kanto ones, just real quick. So we have, of course, the starters. We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Of course, Charizard with 2 because it's super popular. You've got Alakazam. You've got Gengar. You've got Kangaskhan. You've got Pinsir. You've got Gyarados. You've got Aerodactyl. I totally forgot that Aerodactyl actually has a mega. Wow. Mewtwo's got 2 megas, of course. Mewtwo X and Y. And then after that, that's it. I think that's the extent of the Gen 1 megas, right? Yeah. No, actually, no. Shit, I freaking forgot about Beedrill and Pidgeot. Yeah, you've got Beedrill, Pidgeot. What else? Do we have any more? I don't think we have any more. No, that's the extent of it. That's the extent of it. So, essentially, we have, give or take, I mean, is Slowbro? Slowbro's Gen 1. No, is it Gen 2? I can't remember. We'll just include Slowbro. Yeah, okay. So, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, it should be Gen 1. Yeah. Or am I... No, I'm so lost right now. Yes, Gen 1. So 1, 2, 3. Let's see, 3. So we had 3 down there. We go up here. We got 4. Because Houndoom... Oh boy, now I'm getting a little bit worried. Oh man, am I... No, shit, no, Houndoom should be... Yeah, no. Houndoom should be Gen 2. And Heracross as well, of course. What am I thinking? I'm looking down here. I forgot that we had like freaking Heracross and Scizor above. So okay, we had 3 down there. Right, we had 3, so it's 1, 2, 3. You go up, and we have 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. So give or take 15 megas. Now, if they were to add all those megas into the game, right, all of them, we currently already have 4. If they were to add all the rest as well, that'd be a decent amount of megas. It wouldn't be a crazy amount, but decent amount. And if they were to add another, give or take, according to this, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15 more, that would actually correspond so well. Because look at it, we got 15 over here, 15 Kanto megas that already exist, and then add another 15 more. It would be glorious. I would love that. I know a lot of people wouldn't be super excited because, oh, it's more Kanto megas. I just want more content. I just want to have more Pokemon content. I would not mind more. I don't know why you would complain about it, but I would love it. So, in all honesty, I think it would be amazing. But, again, I could be wrong. This is a rumor still. We don't know if it's going to end up being real or not. So, hey, guys, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. If you want to check out these things on your own and you want to read all this stuff, I'm going to link it down below as per usual. Either way, thank you so much for watching. I'll see you all the next time. Have a great day, and bye-bye, ladies and gentlemen.